Shawn Achor's The Happiness Advantage is grounded in the idea that happiness fuels success rather than the other way around. Drawing on extensive research in positive psychology, Achor presents a compelling argument that adopting a positive mindset can dramatically enhance performance, productivity, and overall well-being. His book outlines 7 actionable principles to harness what he terms the happiness advantage, encouraging readers to shift their focus from the traditional pursuit of success for happiness to achieving happiness first to attain success. Principle 1. The Happiness Advantage. Achor introduces the concept of the happiness advantage by challenging the prevailing notion that success leads to happiness. Instead, he argues that happiness itself is a precursor to success. Positive emotions, he explains, enhance creativity, improve problem solving, and lead to better decision making. When individuals cultivate happiness, they are more likely to experience success in various aspects of life, from career to relationships. This principle is grounded in research showing that the brain is more productive when in a positive state. Achor cites studies where participants who were primed to feel happy before performing a task outperformed those in a neutral or negative state. The core message here is that happiness should be seen as a primary goal, not merely a byproduct of success. By prioritizing positive emotions and a healthy mindset, individuals can unlock the potential for greater achievements. Principle 2. The Fulcrum and the Lever. The second principle draws on the metaphor of a lever and fulcrum, illustrating how mindset, the fulcrum, and effort, the lever, can move the world. Achor argues that how we perceive our challenges and opportunities, our mindset, determines how effectively we can leverage our skills and abilities to overcome obstacles. The key to this principle is cognitive reframing, shifting one's perspective to see challenges as opportunities rather than threats. By adjusting the mental fulcrum closer to a more positive and empowering perspective, individuals can generate greater outcomes with the same amount of effort. Achor encourages readers to adopt a growth mindset, which emphasizes the potential for learning and growth in every situation, no matter how challenging. This principle also touches on the concept of explanatory style, which is how people explain the causes of events. Those with a positive explanatory style attribute success to their abilities and view failures as temporary setbacks, while those with a negative style often view setbacks as permanent and pervasive. Achor advocates for cultivating a positive explanatory style as a means of enhancing resilience and performance. Principle 3. The Tetris Effect. The third principle is based on the phenomenon where individuals who play Tetris for extended periods start seeing Tetris-like patterns everywhere. Achor uses this to explain how our brain's habitual focus shapes our perception of reality. If we train our brain to notice patterns of positivity and opportunities rather than negativity and obstacles, we create a mindset that naturally seeks out ways to overcome challenges. Achor describes the Tetris effect as a cognitive afterimage where the brain becomes wired to see a specific type of information more readily. This can be harnessed positively by consciously focusing on positive events, opportunities, and solutions. One exercise Achor recommends is the 3 gratitudes practice, where individuals write down 3 things they are grateful for each day. This simple exercise rewires the brain to scan for and recognize the good in life, reinforcing a positive mindset over time. The Tetris effect also emphasizes the importance of recognizing and breaking out of negative thought patterns. By consciously shifting focus from negative to positive, individuals can create a self-fulfilling cycle of happiness and success. Principle 4. Falling Up. Falling up refers to the ability to use adversity as a springboard for growth and improvement. Achor introduces the concept of post-traumatic growth, where individuals who experience significant challenges or trauma not only recover but often emerge stronger, more focused, and more determined. Achor highlights 3 mental paths people typically take after experiencing failure or setbacks. 1. Continuing downwards into despair. 2. Returning to baseline. Or 3. Using the experience to propel themselves to even greater heights. The third path, which Achor calls falling up, involves finding meaning in the adversity and using it as an opportunity to learn and grow. This principle is about resilience and the ability to construct a narrative where setbacks are seen as a natural part of the journey toward greater success. Achor encourages individuals to consciously choose the third path, using challenges as opportunities to build strength, wisdom, and capability. One practical strategy Achor suggests for falling up is to ask oneself, what good can come from this? Or what can I learn from this? Such questions shift the focus from the negative aspects of a setback to its potential benefits, thereby fostering a growth-oriented mindset. Principle 5. The Zorro Circle. The fifth principle is named after the iconic masked hero, Zorro, who, according to legend, learned to master his swordsmanship by starting with small, manageable circles of action and gradually expanding them. Achor uses this metaphor to explain how we can regain control and focus in our lives by starting small and gradually expanding our circle of influence. The Zorro Circle principle emphasizes the importance of breaking down large, overwhelming tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. By focusing on what can be controlled in the moment, individuals can build confidence and momentum, eventually expanding their capacity to tackle larger challenges. Achor discusses how stress often arises from a feeling of losing control. When individuals feel overwhelmed, they can become paralyzed by anxiety and uncertainty. By creating small, achievable goals and concentrating on the areas where they can exert influence, they regain a sense of control and are better able to cope with challenges. This principle also encourages setting boundaries and being mindful of one's limits. By managing one's resources wisely and focusing on small wins, individuals can sustain long-term motivation and success. Principle 6. The 20-second rule. The sixth principle addresses the power of habit and how making small adjustments can lead to significant changes in behavior. Achor describes the 20-second rule, which is based on the idea that reducing the activation energy required to start a new habit by just 20 seconds can make it significantly easier to adopt that habit. Conversely, increasing the time and effort needed to engage in negative habits by 20 seconds can help break those habits. Achor shares his own experience of trying to practice guitar every day but finding it difficult due to the effort required to take the guitar out of the closet. By simply leaving the guitar in a more accessible place, he reduced the activation energy and made the habit more sustainable. This principle underscores the importance of making positive behaviors easier to start and negative behaviors harder to engage in. Small tweaks, like laying out gym clothes the night before or storing junk food out of sight, can have a profound impact on habit formation and maintenance. The 20-second rule also speaks to the concept of behavioral inertia, the tendency of people to stick with the status quo. By making small adjustments to the environment or routine, individuals can overcome inertia and create positive, lasting change. Principle 7. Social investment. The final principle highlights the crucial role that social connections play in achieving happiness and success. Achor argues that investing in social relationships is one of the most effective ways to enhance well-being and performance. Strong social support networks provide emotional resources, improve resilience, and even contribute to physical health. Achor cites studies showing that people with close social ties are happier, healthier, and more successful in their careers. He emphasizes that in times of stress or challenge, individuals often withdraw from others, which is the opposite of what they should do. Instead, Achor advocates for social investment, or actively engaging with and supporting others, particularly in difficult times. Building and maintaining strong social connections requires effort and intentionality. Achor suggests practical ways to foster social investment, such as regularly reaching out to friends and family, offering help and support to colleagues, and participating in community activities. By prioritizing relationships, individuals can create a robust support network that enhances their happiness and success. Conclusion. The Happiness Advantage by Shawn Achor provides a powerful and research-backed framework for understanding the critical role that happiness plays in success. The 7 principles outlined in the book offer practical strategies for cultivating a positive mindset, building resilience, forming good habits, and fostering strong social connections. By applying these principles, individuals can not only enhance their own happiness but also unlock greater potential in their personal and professional lives. Achor's work challenges the conventional wisdom that success leads to happiness, instead advocating for a happiness-first approach to life. His principles serve as a guide for anyone looking to improve their performance, well-being, and overall satisfaction by making happiness a priority.